Hello there, friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here, and today I am going to do my October favorite photo. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that back in January I started an album that just consists of one photo that I document for each month of the year. This is a project that Stacy Julian, the scrapbooking Live Your Story guru, suggested that we do, and I am loving this whole concept. So the whole thing is to pick one photo that's in your camera roll for each month and do a very simple page. And so what I've been doing is just shopping my stash. Sometimes it's using scraps and coming up with a page, and there's no journaling. It's just the month of the year. And I think this is a project I will continue to do even after 2024 is over. I do still need to do a title page, and I know I say that every month when I do the monthly page with you. So it will come. I just do the 6x8 size. I love this size. And I am using one of the Stories I Love album, which is part of the Story by Stacy collection that was with Close to My Heart. So the photo that I'm going to be documenting today is this one. This is my childhood home, and I went home the beginning of October and spent a week there with my mom, and my youngest child now lives in Hartford, Connecticut. So fun story about this house. My parents built it. They moved in, and 10 days later I was born, and they have lived there ever since. So this is my childhood home. This window right here, that is my bedroom. And another funny story, as I said, my mom was expecting me when they moved in. The day they moved in, she ate a dozen donuts in one sitting and had to climb up the stairs on all fours. And I am not a big lover of donuts. I love bagels, I love muffins, I love scones, but I'm not a huge donut fan. And I wonder if that's because my mom ate a dozen donuts right before I was born. So just a fun little fact. So this was taken this month of October. I grew up in New England, and not sure if you can see through the camera, but the leaves were just starting to change when I was home. I love autumn, and living in Charleston, South Carolina, I don't get autumn like I did when I was growing up in New England. So when I go home and can see the leaves changing, even just the tiniest bit, I get all giddy. So I thought I would bring in my Autumn to Remember collection. So this is one of the new scrapbooking kits, 12x12 scrapbooking kits that Stampin' Up! Released back in September. As you can see, I have already used it. I did videos where I followed the instructions to a T. I created this layout. Here is that page. Came together so quickly. I will put the link to that video in the description box below so you can see just how easy these scrapbooking kits are to put together. If you have not gotten one yet, I highly recommend you give it a try because they are fabulous. And the neat thing is, I believe it's on November 11th or November 12th, Sarah Douglas, the CEO of Stampin' Up, is going to be showcasing this whole kit in a Facebook Live. So if you get your kit this week, probably you will have it in time to craft right along with her. So I did do that layout. I have not done the other two yet, but I did create this layout using the products from this kit collection, as well as there is a stamp set that coordinates with this collection. And I did this one, this was my own design. I will link the video to both of those, that layout and this page, in the description box below. as well as all the products that we use today. So I thought I might be able to use some of the stickers. I love the wood grain die cuts, and I did share in this video how you can color the die cuts, those chipboard pieces, to other colors, and maybe we'll do some of that today. There's lots of die cuts, exclusive die cuts that come in the workshop kit, so we might play with some of that. And then there's really fun DSP, so patterns on both sides. I still have quite a few full sheets, as well as some cut up pieces, and there is some cardstock as well. So I did in the stamp set, that coordinates very well with this kit. I did in my previous project stamp a bunch of the leaves, and I demonstrated the rock and roll technique. That's how you get these two-tone color leaves. And so I have a bunch of these left over that I haven't used yet. And I do have some stickers and some punch out pieces that I had punched out, was possibly considering using in that last scrapbook page. So I do have some bits and pieces already prepped that I might want to audition for our page. So let me clear my area and we will get started. All right, so I went ahead and double matted my photo. I'm using the French vanilla, or very vanilla, I think is what they call it, as my base page. This is a 6x8, and then I use that same vanilla to mat my photo, and then I matted it again on this is actually Sundance cardstock from Close to My Heart. It is double-sided, so I used the lighter side. This color coordinates very well with this kit, and our house is yellow, so I thought that would be appropriate. And then I was going through my paper scraps, and I actually had some pieces already cut, so I figured why not use these. So this is a 2-inch by 8-inch, so that would fit perfectly for a sidebar. And I'm thinking of doing the sidebar on the left because when we open this up, this page is going to go right here. So it would kind of be like start from here and go like that. So that could be there. And then this I think is a half inch, and that was 8 inches. So I must have had that cut for something. So I was thinking I could either go like that, or I think I like it like this. And then maybe we'll have our picture towards the bottom. Or maybe we'll do it right in the center. And then I could do some groupings maybe. Now I usually use the mini alphabet dies to do the month. That's the mini alphabet dies. I've used those the last couple of months. So I did August, I did September, June, and July. But on the sticker sheet, we actually have a sticker that says October. So I think I might use that. And I do have some stickers here. These are some punch outs. I like the hearts here. So what if we did something like that? I'm just playing right now. Can do that. And then what if I had, let's get our anti-static pouch. And I am just going to take the stickiness off of these stickers so we can kind of audition them and play and move them around. So we got that sticker. Here is a saying that said, leaves are turning. So these are all stickers that I cut out of the sticker sheet thinking maybe I was going to use them on that scrapbook page that I made from scratch. Memories to keep. That's a really perfect one because there's so many memories in this house. So my maiden name is Osier, and it's actually, the house is known as the Osier Inn. Do any of you have a name for your house? So it is called the Osier Inn. I am the youngest of 5. I have 4 older siblings, 2 older brothers and 2 older sisters. No pets. Okay, so I like I like how this is kind of like a ticket. I don't even know if we need both of these things. But what you are seeing here is you're getting a peek at inside my head. Oh, this might look cute here. Kind of like that. Maybe do October here. Do a grouping down here, and then I do have some of these leaves. I do like the idea of coloring them, so I think we might definitely do that. I do like this. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got a gray sticker. Take the stickiness off of it. Oh, what if we did something like this? To bring in some more color. Do we like that? Or do we like it this way? Okay, kind of like that. Go like that. And then we could put a leaf right there. So all I'm doing is kind of playing around with the embellishments that we have. I don't know if I like that. Do we have a bigger leaf? This might be too big. I think this is going to be too big. Yeah. But I do like that. And I want to use the memories to keep. What if we did memories to keep? And did this right here. Or right here. Oh, how about right here? I like that. No, we don't really need this because we've got that. Grateful. Should we do another? Let's try this. So you can see these come out really easily. Normally, if I knew I was going to use it, I would color it before I punched it out. I don't know, what if we moved all of this up? And then I had grateful. That might work. And then I'm thinking maybe a little black journaling pen doodling around the perimeter and calling it a day. Maybe I'll get out some dots, some embellishment dots. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. I think I like that grateful. What do you think? There was another, here's another embellishment we could use. Title Autumn Days. We got rid of that. Move this back down. And did Autumn Days. Move this over. Move this over. Oh, I think I'm liking this. And then do Autumn Days. Yeah, I'm thinking I like this. And the question is, do I want to color these? And if I do I want to color them dark brown? Or would that be too dark? I'm thinking I want to leave it just like this. I like the contrast. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. So let me go ahead and adhere all this down, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, I have everything adhered down, but I want to add some more embellishments. So, oh, the other thing, I decided, I ended up putting the leaves are turning here, and we're going to go ahead and add this right up there. I like how that looked. And as I already mentioned, I wonder if we should do it this way. We'll do it this way so it looks like it's falling. I mentioned that I wasn't going to color these because I didn't want the page to be too dark. However, I brought in some of my twine. So this is the Natural Tones linen thread. And I thought this brown would work. At first I was going to use some gold embellishing thread, but I found in my stash these bronze sequins. So these go way back. These were from close to my heart years and years and years and years ago. I haven't used these in forever. But I liked this color brown. So we can either use the dark brown or even that, maybe that brown. Maybe do that brown because it kind of matches with that linen thread. And then on my desk, I've had these on my desk for probably a month, the Metallic Enamel Effects Basics. So what this is the applicator, you use the applicator tip to apply a layer onto your project, and then you let it you let it dry, and it's kind of like a Stickles, if you will, only it's metallic. So that copper, yeah, it's called copper, that would go. You have copper, silver, and gold. So maybe we'll go with the copper. So the hardest part for me with ribbon and anything is finding the start. And wow, I did that pretty quickly. So let's unravel some of this, and I always tend to cut more off than what I need. And you see how when it comes off the spool, it's kind of kinky. So you just get your bone folder, and I put the thread in between my thumb and the bone folder and just pull it. And that straightens it out a bit. You could also wet your fingers and slide it through your fingers like that. And what I thought I would do is just wrap this around my fingers a few times. I mean, this is kind of thick. I could separate it. I wonder if I could separate it with my Take Your Pick tool. I've got my piercing tool tip on it. So if we go like this, yeah. I think I'm going to separate this a little bit so that the strands are thinner. And if I just use one piece of that. That's going to be perfect. Perfect. All right, so then I'm thinking I could put this underneath here. So let me get my adhesive. So the adhesive that I'm using is the Close to My Heart adhesive that Stampin' Up! Is selling on my website while supplies last. If you've been with me for a while, you know how much I love the Stampin' Up! Adhesive. And when Close to My Heart closed, Stampin' Up! Was able to purchase some from Stampin' Up!, whatever they had left, and right now it's 30% off while supplies last. So I just ordered a whole bunch. I'm actually surprised that it hasn't sold out yet. But what I like about that adhesive is it gives you grace. So you can lift things up like I did here without ruining your project. I love the Stampin' Seal because it is so sticky and strong and it adheres everything. This is the Stampin' Seal, but it doesn't give you any grace. So I'm liking that. I don't know if I want it to look messy. And it's much easier to do if I had done that before let's see if I can do another one. I don't know, I may be getting a little bit too daring here. Let's see. I'm looking for that messy look. So let's try and do another one on top of that, and maybe that will be what I'm going for. Trim some of this leftovers. All right, so let's see if I could do this without, oh yeah, I like this. Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. The more I finagle with it, the worse it looks, but let's trim this little one. And that's what I want. Just a little cluster of thread. Now, where do we want to put our embellishments? I think I want to do one, and these are adhesive backs. I think I'm going to put one right here. And I like to do things in threes, but I think maybe I'll just do two right here, and we'll do a big one. I almost think I need one more, or is that going to mess it up? I think I might do one more right here. And I don't know, should we do one there to make it an odd number? Or I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it, and then let's try this Copper Enamel Effects. I've never used this before, so this will be fun. I'm going to get a piece of scrap, because I don't know how fast. Oh, okay, so it comes out pretty fast, but it's pretty. So what I was thinking is putting this along the veins of the leaves. Oh, I like this. And it's kind of like a matte finish. I have no idea how long this takes to dry, as this is the first time I've used it. I can tell you that I am barely squeezing the bottle. I think I'm only going to do one. And there we have it. I'm going to clean the tip of this and put the lid back on before it dries. Oh, this is going to be fun, especially for the holidays. Once this dries, I will add some more adhesive there. But there we go. There is my October favorite photos page. I will list everything in the description box, what I used, as well as links to those other videos of the layouts I created with the workshop kit. This was created with a hodgepodge of leftovers from that workshop kit. If you like this video and can go ahead and give me a like, and if you don't already subscribe to my channel. That helps my little channel to grow, and I appreciate your support. I would love to hear some comments, and I appreciate you for visiting. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.